Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Namaskaraaya Namah Shambhave Cha Mayo Bhave Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. Om Shri Rama Rama Ramete Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulya Rama Nama Varanane. Om Shri Sita Ramabhyam Namaha. Om Shri Uma Maheshwarabhyam Namaha. Om Shri Vedavyasa Maharsheye Namaha. Om Shri Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Shri Shrutimatre Namaha. Om Samasta Devatabhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Namaha. Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Parabrahmanah Shrutimatuh Samasta Gurunam Devatanam Krupaya Shastrokta Brahmatmaikya Bodhasya अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अवाप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरणनिमित्तं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थं च साधकानां भक्तानां समस्तशक्तीनां सम्पदानाम् अवाप्त्यर्थं श्रीब्रह्माण्डपुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्मरामायणस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ नाम संकीर्तनम्। Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Salutations to the Lord in all forms, to the Guru Parampara, especially to Lord Maheshwara, Bhagavan Rama, Sri Vedavyasa Bhagavan, requesting them to bless us to be able to understand this great, grand, glorious, beautiful, divine Shastram, Adhyatma Ramayanam, and learn all the great things, practice them, reach out to the goal which is indicated by them. We are into the Ayodhya Kandam of this Adhyatma Ramayanam. We saw yesterday Sri Lakshmana Bhagavan and Sri GUHA looking at Bhagavan Rama and Sita. There sleeping on that grass made bed. GUHA Kevata feels so bad. Guhaji, ki the Lord Rama who is to stay in that palatial place with the cots made out of gold, with all the astaranas of the wonderful royal beddings, etc. He is sleeping here like that. Taking this as an opportunity, the great Bhagavan Sri Lakshmanaji gives such a beautiful Upadesha through Guha Kevata to all of us. See, from now onwards, what one added thing we have to do in our life is, whatever we are listening, we have to be sincere to the listening. The sincerity to the listening is to learn. We are listening, but we are not learning. Then only the second thing comes. What is that? Not only learning, but we have to be sincere in learning. The sincerity in learning is practice. Not only we have to practice, but we have to be sincere in the practice. Sincerity in the practice is relentless practice with total commitment at every cost and price. That and that alone quickly gives us the result. Any other thing will go on procrastinating, postponing our own spiritual evolution. And mind you, other than our own inner variety of weaknesses, nobody is the cause for our either not doing the sadhana or delaying in our sadhana. Nobody can be the reason. And nowadays in the world, nobody have time for us, including your own family members. You give them some money, food, and some seva, they do namaskar to you and say, please leave us and go. So, finding this way, what are the shortcomings that are in us, keeping them away when we seriously, sincerely, from the listening to the learning, from the learning to the practice, and the practice continuously doing. To these levels, we ourselves have to upgrade ourselves. We ourselves have to promote ourselves. See to it that our learning, our studying, and our sadhana, our life is made fruitful and beautiful and successful, not a failure. Point one. Point two. The third point is what? Now the teachings now Lakshmanaji is giving are such a precious of the teachings. If we really can imbibe, I tell you, wonderful the life would be, and if we can implement them. Just 3 minutes back, I was coming from somewhere, just 2.5 minutes. Some thought shared with somebody. See, as long as we continue to be the teller, not a bank teller, but general teller, we can never be the listener. Rather, nobody can succeed in telling us as long as we ourselves are tellers. Throughout life, what we do is we try to tell others, we try to improve others, we try to educate others. In that effort, we don't allow anybody to tell us, including our own guru, who is life after the life, running behind us only to improve us. Stop telling, start listening. If this maturity doesn't come, even if you have become old and all, nobody can help us in growing. And the adat of ours telling to the other people becomes so strong that same adat will continue to tell Bhagavan also, not listening him. To tell the Guru also, never listening from him. See, while even I am saying this, many minds will only react inside what should be the answer to this point of Swamiji or anyone. We become such a continuous tellers throughout life. We tell to ourselves all the unwanted things, or we tell to anyone who is available in the world, and we never listen. And the biggest disease of you and I is what? We think we know. Whereas what we know is not a correct knowledge, nor a complete knowledge, nor an authentic knowledge, nor a convincing knowledge, not a useful knowledge. Then when it is not correct, convincing, complete, and useful, how can you call it as knowledge? We live ignorance and claim that we are knowledgeable, and we ask everyone to agree. And those who don't agree, we fight with them. And don't agree. Those who agree, we are happy with them. They are equal fools like us. Many a time, these small little looking things, so important, we neglect them throughout life. Now here is what some beautiful thoughts Sri Lakshmanaji is sharing through the great GUHA ji to all of us. What a wonderful teaching they are. If you can really catch them and implement, we can eliminate so many unnecessary self-invited pains of our own heart, dukkha of our own heart. Please remember, in this human life, we have come not to become miserable, not to become sorrowful, not to suffer. And nobody gives us misery and suffering. This we have heard 10, 20, 30 times in all our Shastras. Nayam janome sukha dukkha hetu. And with that thought only, our great Lakshmanaji also starts this teaching. Million rupees, dollars you pay, still this knowledge nobody can give us. It is given freely by the Lord to us. Bhagavan Mahadeva is giving us, Bhagavan Sri Rama approving it us, Vyasa has written it to us, and then it is about Lord Rama and Lakshmana only is telling. How much of the authenticity more than this we should have to understand, to accept the glory of this knowledge and have that knowledge and implement that knowledge and help ourselves. If these basics are not there, in our hurry of only mechanically listening or only like academically listening, we go on spending our time just like what we were doing from last 2.5 years. You and me, more than you, it is me. We are spending time in listening to the classes or studying the classes or Shastra only academically. जल से सुबह आ जाओ, शाम को आ जाओ, किताब पढ़ लो और आगे बढ़ो. Has if really we have done something great. मुझे पूछो तो कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा, सिर्फ हम पढ़ रहे पढ़ा रहे. बाद में क्या कर रहे, लड़ रहे लड़ा रहे. फिर आगे नहीं बढ़ रहे नहीं बढ़ा रहे. फिर क्या हो रहा है, सड़ रहे सड़ा रहे. Is it not? So let us see what Sri Lakshmana ji has to say. Now yesterday we saw up to the mantra number 5. It's only 3-4. Nothing wrong if we repeat the chanting of them once more. Shashtaha Sargaha, Ayodhya Kandam, Adhyatma Ramayanam, Brahmaanda Puranam, from Shloka 1 up to Shloka number 15. Let us chant. Wonderful it is. Enjoyable. Really, it will energize so much. We will really conquer. Not anybody outside, but our own inner stupid mind. The joy of conquering our stupid mind with our subtle intellect, more than joy of conquering the entire world. That's what Arjuna said. I may get this world, I may get all the 3 worlds, but still the pain which I am going through, I don't think those gains will remove, because that pain was psychological, because of the misunderstanding, wrong understanding, all. And therefore Bhagavan Krishna gave such a sublime knowledge. Having gained that, Arjuna had that great sigh of relief, Nashto Mohaha, Smrutir Labdha, etc. Let us do that. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Atha Srimad Brahmanda Purana Antargata Adhyatma Ramayanam Ayodhya Kandam Shashtah Sargaha. Are you able to listen? Skype people, please one person quickly respond. First, whoever you may be. Buzzer round. Quick. My 5 seconds are wasted. We can hear. Yeah. Thank you. Shri Mahadeva Uvacha Om Suktam Ramam Samalokya Guha Soshru Pariplutaha Lakshmanam Praha Vinayatu Bhrataha Pashyasi Raghavam Shayanam Kushapatraugha Samstare Sitaya Saha Yah Shete Swarna Paryanke Swastirne Bhavanottame Kaikeyi Rama Dukkhasya Karanam Vidhina Krita Manthara Buddhimastaya Kaikeyi Papamacharato Tachrutva Lakshmanaha Praha Sakhe Shrunuvacho Mama Kaha Kasya Hetur Dukkhasya Kascha Hetu Sukhasya Va Swapurvdarchita Karmaiva Karanam Sukha Dukkhayoho Sukhasya Dukkasya Nakopi Data Paro Dadati Kubuddhiresha Ahankaromiti Vruthabhimanaha Swakarma Sutra Grathito Hi Lokaha Suhrun Mitraryadasina Dveshya Madhyastha Bandhavaha Swayameva Karma Tatha Tatra Vibhavyate Sukham Vayadi Va Dukkham Swakarma Vashago Naraha Yadya Yathagatam Tattat Bhuktva Swasthamana Bhavet Name Bhoga Game Vancha Name Bhoga Vivarjane Agachatvatamagachatu Abhogavashago Bhavet Yasmin Deshe Chakale Cha Yasmadvayena Kenava Krutam Shubhashubham Karma Bhojyam Tattatra Nanyatha Alam Harsha Vishadabhyam Shubha Shubha Phalodaye Vidhatra Vihitam Yadyato Talangyam Surasuraihi Sarvada Sukha Dukkhabhyam Narah Pratyavarudyate Shariram Punya Papabhyam Utpannam Sukha Dukkhapato Sukhasyanantaram Dukkham Dukkasyanantaram Sukham Dvayametadhi Jantunam Alangyam Dinaratrivato Sukhamadhye Stitam Dukkham Dukkhamadhye Stitam Sukham Dvayam Anyonya Sanyuktam Prochate Jalapankavato Tasmat Dhairyena Vidvamsaha Ishtanishtopapatisho Na Hrushyanti Na Muhyanti Sarvam Mayeti Bhavanat. I tell you, such a beautiful this package of 15 shlokas. which we can study for 15 days. Wonderful it is. Given time, have the patience, have that looking ability, vision, the Shastriya Buddhi, and desire to understand. Umpteen number of points are there in this to learn. Before I start, my father used to scold us almost every day for one reason. What he used to say, when I asked you, is the sound clear in Skype? Should I need to ask you again that is the sound in YouTube also is correct? He was so sharp in such subtle teachings. He was very high level, I tell you. Whenever I remember, I just prostrate with all respect his feet. He used to scold us. When I asked about Skype, should I ask you about YouTube? Don't have that thing. Swamiji is giving talk also on YouTube and you should check and tell. That's YouTube also correct, Swamiji. See, even now nobody is telling me. Check YouTube and tell me. Somebody. Is the sound okay in YouTube? Om Namah Shivaya. So, these slokas are so gems, every sloka. And the variety of the meanings that are given are revealed to us only when we are tuned, when we are bhaktas to Vyasa Bhagavan, Shiva Bhagavan, and also Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra. Now, Sri Mahadeva Uvach. Though we have seen 3 slokas, but still let us browse through them. Sloka 1 is Suktam Ramam Samalokya Guha. Guhaji, when he saw Sri Ramayana, they lying there, he Saha Ashru Pariplutaha. This is what is first lesson. Ashru Pariplutaha. It is a kind heart. Okay, it is okay, Swamiji. Somebody is kind on me. I don't know which janma I have done the punya. Somebody is replied on YouTube. Thank you, Amma. So, here, Dukkha Ashru Pariplutaha. See, the Guha, though he is in that near the forest, in that whatever the clan he belongs to, but his tenderness of the heart, in that he is melted because his own friend Rama or the Raja of the entire Ayodhya would be, he is the one who is lying down there. So, what is the lesson we learn from Guha here? Our own friends, relatives, family members, when they are in difficulties or dukkha, whether we are able to help them or not later on. But first thing is our heart should melt in dukkha. This is the first sign of the Adhyatmika sadhana. For anybody, when we become careless without feeling that thing, we have not started to be a spiritual seeker. First step of spiritual seeker is sensitivity. Then only comes the sensibility, how to respond in that sensitive situation to help out. So he was Ashru Pariplutaha, kind-hearted he is. Guha se हमने ये सीखना है. Secondly, Lakshmanam Praha. He spoke to Lakshman ji. How he spoke? Vinayatu. That Vinaya. So why Vyasa ji has to write this word only to teach us? Vinayatu. Whether Lakshmana and Rama command the Vinaya or not, that is in their hands. But giving the Vinaya or not, showing the Vinaya or not, it is always in the hands of the Kevata. Therefore, when we have that humbleness, we are the beneficiary. Whether others deserve or not, others acknowledge or not, others arrogant or not. Again, just 8, 9, 10 minutes back, 12 or 15 minutes. Another lesson we were learning. Beautiful lesson it was. We were traveling somewhere, I was discussing. Anybody, whether it's husband or wife, anyone, intolerable if they are. Please remember that they are the ones in this life have come to you to learn all the lessons for yourself, to behave in such a way in next life that even worse than that person also comes, so you are able to balance yourself and go ahead in life. What is the relation between that example or that explanation, this pointer? We have to be Vinaya. If I have the Vidya, I have to be Vinaya. Second, only when I have the Vinayata, I will get the Vidya. And the whole life is only two things. Keep on learning, implement the learning for yourself. Then only we grow. Have we come in this world to improve ourselves, or like a Swami, you have come to improve others? Remember, those who don't want to improve themselves and want to improve others, they become Swami. And they know how horrible is their life. Do you want to be like that? So, Vinayatu. Throughout the life, we have to be anywhere we go. Vinay. Vinay is not doormat. Vinay is living in that humbleness of, respecting, valuing the other person, their opinion, and in the situation, behaving in such a best way. Situation also is saved, a relation also is saved, the outcome also is something positive. So, Lakshmanam Praha Vinayatu. And what is it? Bhrataha, oh my brother, Pashyasi Raghavam. I know you are seeing Rama there sleeping. How? Shayanam Kusha Patra Ogha Samstare. Kusha grass, Patra leaves, Ogha collection, Samstara made as bed. See, Daya And then Yaha Shete Swarna Paryanke, so Astirne Bhavanottame. Otherwise, in his own Uttama Bhavana, in the Swarna Paryanka, on the great bed and all, he was to sleep. Now he is sleeping on this Paktomala. Now be attentive to Guha has his own love for Rama. Seeing Rama that way, he is feeling bad. But already in the earlier Sarga, the last shloka we learned, last or a shloka before, exact number I don't know. What was said by Vyasa ji about Rama? What was said by Vyasa about Rama? Do you remember that? I only tell you. Ki Rama was lying on that bed made by Lakshmana out of kusha, grass and patta in such a relaxed manner as if he was in the palace only. Didn't we read that one? See, see, Sushwapa, the 72 shloka of the last Adhyayam. Sushwapa tatra vaidehya paryanke iva samskrute. Like a beautiful bed, he sleeps in his own palatial house. In that comfort only he slept. This is called samatha from Rama, we have to learn. Whether it is kushagras here, whether it is a palatial bed there, anything, one should be able to see. I can talk on this topic for 5 hours. What is important? Is the bed or is the sleep? Sleep is important. If sleep is important, we should learn to sleep, whether it is bed or grass, because what comes at what time to us, we don't know. For example, Rama. So Rama already learned from childhood, yaar kabhi na kabhi ghas mein sona padega. Therefore, he prepared to sleep, whether it is ghas or whether it is palanga. Therefore, now he is given grass to sleep, but it was as good as palang for him. These are the very subtle things the great Shastras of us teach if you have time, if you have patience, if you have the desire to learn. Another beauty is there in that. 2 things, very subtle. I'm not keening on my topic, but if you have the subtlety, you can understand it. One is what? Who made that bed for Rama? Lakshmana. Now it is Lakshmana's great grand, what you call, the artistic ability that he organized the grass as well as the place to sleep as wonderfully for Rama as it is in the palace only. अब देखो ये वाला अर्थ ऊपर ऊपर देखने से दिखता है क्या? ऐसा बिस्तर लागा लक्ष्मण जी ने कि राम जी को ऐसा ही लगे कि वो अपने ही घर में, अपने ही पलंग में, आश्रम में, अपने पैलेशियल, अपने पैलेस में सो रहे. That is the second meaning. Now I'll tell you another meaning. What is the other meaning? However the Lakshmana might have made the bed, Lakshmana, Ramji, without demand, complaint, or even little of the disturbance, without them, he slept as if he sleeps in the palace to make Lakshmana feel comfortable. That मैंने बिस्तर ऐसा बनाया कि भाई को अच्छा लगे या ना लगे, उनको ना लगे. Like when we go to somebody's house, they give us food. Sometimes that sabji or dal, there is no salt. We eat it in such a way that there is no difference at all. So otherwise you shout at them कि आपने नमक डाला नहीं डाला. स्वामी जी नहीं डाले तो आप इतना गुस्सा कर रहे हो, बीपी चढ़ रहा है, अब डाले तो कितना चढ़ेंगे, इसलिए नहीं डाला. Because these grastas have knack of answering everybody. To Swami, they don't answer outside, but they feel inside. But then we have to be wise, intelligent there. You have to manage the life in such a way, neither demand nor complaint. We have to go through that. Now, is that there, this lesson, if you see superficially this katha? But all these subtle secrets are hidden. Third thing is what? Another more if you want. When Rama that way without complaint sleeps, Sita also will sleep. So Rama will have to teach lesson to Sita also. Rama will have to make Lakshmana also happy. Because 14 years साथ में रहना है, ये तो पहला ही दिन है कि नहीं? अगर पहले दिन से राम जी डिमांड कंप्लेंट करेंगे तो दूसरे दिन लक्ष्मण जी भाग जाएंगे घर. And then who will help him? तो it will happen in Lakshmana's, Rama's case. हम ऐसे नहीं कह रहे, हम पाठ सीख रहे हैं अपने लिए. We are learning lessons for us. We have nothing to do what will happen with Rama and Lakshmana. They know how to manage their life. Through their life, what we have to learn, that's our part. So this is the meaning of कि यशेते स्वर्ण पर्यंके स्वास्तीर्णे भवनोत्तमे. So Guha's point was, he is so miserable crying कि भगवान रामा कहाँ सोते थे, now where is he sleeping? Okay, but the Rama is so comfortable. Therefore, whether others sympathize with us with our difficulties, whether they help us when we are in difficulties, whether others are increasing our difficulties or celebrating or enjoying our difficulties, we have to manage our own lives, outer and inner difficulties. Rama has the difficulty of the mind, he managed. मन में इतना दुख होगा ना, not one, too many. Sita is suffering, Lakshmana is suffering, Kaushalya is suffering, Dasharatha is suffering, the whole Ayodhya is suffering. He is not a stone, insensitive, not to feel all that, but is going through that. Along with that, even the physical also is suffering. Please remember, he is Bhagavan, therefore he is like that. If you think like that, you will never learn the lesson from anyone. He lived life like that, therefore he is called as Bhagavan. This is how every shloka, behind the literal meaning, there are very sublime indicated meanings. Now come to the next shloka of the Guha, what he was saying to Lakshmana. He says, Kaikeyi Rama Dukkhasya Karanam. Therefore, who is the Karana for Dukkha of Rama? Kaikeyi. Whereas Rama is not at all in Dukkha. You understand? He is imagining that Rama, just because he is lying on the ground, he is Dukhi. Are you understanding the point? And he is making Kaikeyi as the Karana. But what is the actual reason? Because you already know the story. That it is Ma Saraswati through Mantra and Kaikeyi made Rama go there for the sake of the great Daiva Karya of eliminating all the Rakshasas. Now see the two total 180-degree contrast picture. One side, Kaikeyi is the Karana for Rama's Dukkha. Another, one extreme. Other extreme is Kaikeyi is the Karana for the Rama to accomplish the work for which he came. Situation remains outside same. That's Kaikeyi asked for the boon in which Rama has to go to forest. Some people say that she is the cause for his dukkha, but others say she is the one because of which Rama could accomplish his work. Now, whether this right or that right is secondary for us. For us, in such situations, what we have to learn? Only one lesson. What is that? Even the worst is given to us by others. We should be able to make best out of it. This is called as Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. This is what we said yesterday, Puja Gurudev's quotation. The wise man is he who lays a firm foundation for his own greater success with the bricks that others throw at him. वो बंदा अक्लमंद है जो दूसरों के द्वारा फेंके हुए ब्रिक्स के द्वारा अपना बड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग फाउंडेशन बनाता है. Now, seemingly simple shlokas of this Adhyatma Ramayana, but हमको थोड़ा दिमाग चलाना आता है तो कितने चीजें हम सीख सकते हैं. And luckily we have already studied Bhagavata, Nayam Jano Me Sukha Dukkha Hetuhu, and Lakshmana ji will teach it. We have not come to the Lakshmana's teaching. We have not yet started. His 10, 12 sloka teaching are very sublime, very beautiful. हम तो 3 दिन पढ़ेंगे, लगने दो जितना भी time. Let us not be worried about time. Let us learn the lessons. So, कई राम दुःखस्य कारणम. अब देखो, गुहा is out of love, out of sympathy, out of his maturity or immaturity is talking. Now, Lakshmana also thought कि कई is the karanam. Then didn't he say कई को इसको उसको सबको मार दूंगा? But luckily he was taught lesson by Rama. Now see how the connection in the story. Now Bhagavan has kept a pariksha to Ram Lakshmana now. Yeah, what I taught you, did you learn or not? 100% Lakshmana learned. How do we say? He did not. हमें नहीं मिला उन्होंने गुह के लिए. हाँ बेटा, मैंने भी वही सोचा था, मेरे भाई को कहा भी मौका दो मुझे, उनको सबको खत्म करता हूँ. You can become the king. He did not listen to me. You are the only one who understood me. He did not speak like this to Guha. Why? His brother taught the lesson, he learned it. What is the lesson? Kaikeyi is not the karana for dukkha. See how in life we are given lessons by the Guru and the God, how the God himself sends the world in front of us or sends us into the world and to test whether we have learned the lesson or not. एक ही दिन की बात है. कल ही लक्ष्मण ने कहा, भैया मैं पूरे सबको खत्म करता हूं धनुर्बाण पकड़ के, कौन रोकेगा, देख लेते हैं, आप जाओ राजा बनो. Then how beautiful Bhagavan Rama gave the answer. हाँ बेटा, तुम जो करोगे जरूर सफल होएगा. If this body, this kingdom, all the bhogas are real. Then he started taking all the examples. All the bhogas are like that lightning. I know all the life itself is like the drop of water falling on the burning pan, hot pan. How many examples he gave? Do you remember all that we discussed? Nice, Swamiji, you told us that from that place. Now you have changed the place. We have forgotten. We don't remember if the background was same. You changed the background. हम भूल गए सब कुछ. क्या कह रहे हो? स्वामी हमको भूलना है. कारण कुछ भी हो. So, कैकेयी दुःखस्य कारणम. देखो, second one. विधिना कृता. Our great, what do you say? Guhaji is not sparing in Vidhi the Brahmadeva, that Vidhi is the Karan for Rama's Dukkha along with Kaikeyi. Now listening to this, what the Brahmadeva might have done with his 4 heads, ऐसा उनका है तो हाथ 2 बट 4 हेड है, कौन सा हेड पकड़ा होगा पता नहीं. यार मैं इनोसेंट जो नारायण बोलते हो करता हूँ, और ये बंदा कहते हैं मैं कारण दुख का, वो भी राम जी का. इवन छोटे चींटी को भी मैं दुख नहीं देता, और मैं राम जी को दुख दे रहा हूं, और ये गुह कह रहा है. Now what Brahma might have thought कि मैं सबका ललाट में लिखता हूं, और मेरे भी ललाट में किसी ने लिखा है कि मुझे भी कोई स्पेयर नहीं करेगा. बंदे खुद गलत करते हैं और मुझे कहते हैं मैं गलत, मैं उनको कहना दुख देकर मैं गलत कर रहा हूं. विधिना कृता. Are you understanding? We blame the Vidhi. Vidhi is Brahmadeva, the one who writes it. So, ki karanam vidhina kruta. Now, who is the third one? Manthara buddhim asthaya. It is the Manthara's buddhi. Listening to that, Vidhi made Kaikeyi give the dukkha. Therefore, how many are the cause of our dukkha? Equivalent is Kaikeyi. Higher than an is Vidhi, and lower than an is what? Ki Manthara. हमारे जिंदगी में हमेशा ये होता है, नीचे वाले हमारे दुख के कारण, equivalents are the cause of our dukkha, and the people higher are the cause of dukkha. अरे how can 3 people be cause for your dukkha? The common character is who in all the 3 cases? I. Or you are the cause of dukkha. Like Gurudev says, no, Swamiji, the old days are such a wonderful things. Everything so dirty, useless now. Somebody said to Gurudev like that. You know Gurudev's answer I told you the other day? Gurudev asked, was the days good in the past? Yeah. Were the days very bad now? Yes, Swamiji. No, in the past, were you there? No, Swamiji. Are you there now? Therefore, who is the cause of all worst things? It is we only. देखो, जब तक ये दोनों चीजें नहीं पता होते हैं कि I am the cause for my own dukkha, I will not introspect inside, find the causes and eliminate. So to second, I am the cause of my own sukha, and the final ultimate permanent sukha is Atma Sukha. And other than Atma Sukha, how can there be Sukha in Anatma? So Atma Sukha, who will give us? How can anybody give? Guru, God, Shastra, they only guide us toward the Atma Sukha. If they could give that, they could have given to everyone, no? They could never give to anyone. And nobody they have stopped from getting the Atma Sukha, those who wanted to get. जो खुद अपने अंदर के सुख पाना चाहते थे, खुद अपने मेहनत से, उनमें से किसी एक को भी न भगवान ने, न गुरु ने, न शास्त्र ने रोक पाया। और जो लिया नहीं अपने अंदर के खुद के सुख को, न कोई भगवान, न कोई शास्त्र, न कोई गुरु ने कभी किसी को वो आत्म सुख दे पाए। They only give us directions. Whether we use the direction and get our Atma Sukha or not, it is in our own hands. It is today, tomorrow, day after, this life, next life, even 1,000 lives. Please remember in life, rules don't change for us. We have to change. Especially in spirituality, all the rules are fixed. The three main rules are what? One, I am the cause of my dukkha, if at all I am dukkhi. Second, I am the cause of sukha if I want to be sukhi. And three, I want to be permanently ananda. I am the cause. I have to become spiritual and do sadhana. What about the whole world? When you decide first and try, they will help you. If you want to be dukkhi, they are ready to help you. If you want to be sukhi, they are happy to help you. If you want to be realized, they are ready to help us. See, Manthara Buddhi Mastyaya. And then Kaikeyi Papa Macharatu. Kaikeyi ne Papa kiya. See? Now Arjuna also said same thing to Krishna in the second chapter. Badla liya in the third chapter. Second chapter in the second shloka, just like Bhagavan, second shloka of his own. Just like Krishna scolded Arjuna. In the third chapter, second shloka, Arjuna took the badla. What did Krishna say in second chapter, third shloka, which is his second shloka? Traipyam asmagamaha. Don't be like a cleaver. And what did Arjuna say in the second shloka, third chapter? Vyami shreneva vakyena buddhim mohesiva me. Oh Krishna, I asked you surrender karke कि मुझे पढ़ाओ सिखाओ. Instead of सिखाओ me, you are confusing me more only. See, here Guha is better that he is saying Kaikeyi did the papa. वहां अर्जुन लोग भगवान को डायरेक्ट कह रहे तुम मेरे को कंफ्यूज कर रहे. And he commended Krishna ko tadekam vadanischitya. And you can talk in that tune also. Yena shreyahama priya. So what is the lesson here? Therefore, Kaikeyi पाप माचरत एक ही बात है भाई. कोई भी कुछ भी पाप पुण्य करे हमें क्या लेना देना. हमको दो ही बातें करनी है. What is that? One, let us protect ourselves from others' papa from falling on us. And second thing is what? How can we do that? Only one condition. When we are purely, unconditionally, unquestionably, convincingly spiritual seekers by thought, word and deed. जब खुद हम काया वाचा मनसा आध्यात्मिक सीकर बनते हैं तभी हमें ऐसी शक्ति मिलती है कि दूसरों का पाप हमारे ऊपर नहीं गिरेगा. इसके अलावा कोई लोग पाप या पुण्य करे हम क्या करें. Rama did that. Whether Kaikeyi did papa or not by asking me to go, I don't want to know. But it is father's order, it is my dharma, therefore I go there. He saved himself. And he took up his own mission for whatever he has come. Okay. Now, in this way, I gave you only a glimpse how many things of our intellect's maturity we can learn from such portions of any of our Purana Itihasa Shastra. Now, more of these things, subtly, we learn from Patanjali Yoga Darshan. In that एक सूत्र is only of 3 या 4 sentences या words होता है, but उसमें का सीख जो है आपको ना, एक सूत्र को you can learn for 20-30 days. इतना ज़्यादा. If the Patanjali Yoga Darshan itself is like that, how great would be Narada Bhakti Sutra? If that will be like that, how great would be Brahma Sutra? Our Shastras are so sublime. Anyway, now Tat-Shrutva, having heard these words of that Guhaji, Lakshmanaha Praha, Sri Lakshmanji spoke. Lakshmanji also did not react to any of the situations beyond requirement. He responded. The brother and that bhabi, they have to sleep, and he had to make a bed. He made. That's it. He throughout came for only kartavya karma. He never allowed his sentiments to overpower unless when it was required. And in Valmiki Ramayana, you can see even when Rama was dukhi 2-3 times, Lakshmana is the one who consoled him because he was balanced. A sevaka will have to be balanced all the time. And the best balance in life is to be a sevaka. They go together. Is it not? A sevaka should be balanced, and the best balance in life is to be a sevaka. Because sevaka has nothing to gain, nothing to lose, then where is the chance for him to go get imbalanced? That's all. Mhm. Okay. I was seeing only 3 point बचे हैं फोन में मैं लकी ने देख लिया Okay, तच्छ्रुत्वा Lakshmana praha. No, he responded when he said Bhrataha. But Rama said Sakha. Therefore, what did he say? Sakhe. Oh, my dearest friend. See, Bhagavan Rama and this Krishna Bhagavan, whether they are Guha type of people staying in the jungle, whether it is the Sugriva like of that Pashu Jati or Vibhishana type of that Rakshasa Jati, they have the heart of being friendly with all. जिंदगी में एक बात सीख लेना, चाहे वो पशु हो, पक्षी हो, वनस्पति हो, even the jada ho, whether they are the trees or rivers, create that beautiful quality of mitrata. That is why in the positive qualities that are told by Krishna in 12th chapter, the first thing is said what? Maitraha. Before that was Adveshta Sarvabhutana. किसी व्यक्ति को द्वेष नहीं करना. That is the don't do the dvesha. That is that type of teaching. नहीं करने वाली बात कही वहां. जब करने वाली बात आई कि क्या करना चाहिए, नहीं करना, क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना, what is not to be done, don't hate. Whom to nobody you should hate. Okay, what not to do you told. Oh Lord, now tell me the list of what to do. And in that, what is the first thing Krishna said? Maitraha. And that Sarva Bhutanam goes with that. Sarva Bhutanam Adveshta, Sarva Bhutanam Maitraha. 1 month you try to practice it. And what are the Mitra Lakshanas? I can't explain them exhaustively. 1-2 things we can talk. Where there is a egolessness, selflessness, and readiness to help is there, that is the Mitrata. Ahankara Rahita, Swartha Rahita, ready to help if you are a good Mitra. Try yourself in that. With your own family members to begin with. Be a Mitra to your wife or husband or children for 1 month and see. Whether they receive or not, whether they reciprocate or not, don't focus on that. Focus in your own heart. You know what is the joy? The joy of conquering ourselves, which we were missing from millions of lives. That instead of conquering ourselves, we started conquering everybody. दूसरों से जय से पहले, दूसरों के जय से पहले खुद को जय करें. See how many things we can learn from that. Sakhe, oh my dear friend, Sakha. Beautiful, no? That feeling. See, whether we have 10, 20, 30 friends or not, that's our prarabdha and all. But we should be friendly to everyone. Others be friends or not, it's in prarabdha. अगर मेरे को प्रारब्ध नहीं है तो कोई होगा नहीं, मिलेगा, मैं क्या करूं मैं? बट मैं फ्रेंडली रहूं कि नहीं, मेरे हाथ में. What do? We don't learn the art of being friend and we expect everybody to be friendly. And first lakshana of friend is don't expect. The moment the friend knows that you are expecting from them, वो धीरे धीरे पतले गले से निकल जाते. See that? Hey Sakhe, how many things we can learn. Then he says, Shunu vachaha mama. In that, the command is there, as well as friendly request is there. A type of, what is it? Asking Guhaji, what I am going to say is something important. Please pay attention. Shunu vacho mama. Okay. Now, when he said, listen to my word, instead of telling when Guha became ready to listen, he is asking him only. What is it asking? An objection or a question? And whenever you have to tell anybody, no, instead of telling them, make them know. If this art can be learned, you can tell the people without telling. Every day in our house we have quarrel with wife or husband or children only for one reason, that we want to tell them by telling them. If you can learn the art of telling them without telling, we are real the teller. Like I told you just 10 minutes back to check in YouTube and tell. And none of you told me. But there's another Amma, without telling, she did for me. She just looked into and immediately she responded, yes, Swami, it is okay. She caught the point. I told her without telling, and I told you failed. Example, 4 minute पहले की. So here he says, I will tell you later my answer, but you find answer in yourself. What is it? Kaha kasya hetuhu dukkhasya and kaha cha hetuhu sukhasya va. देखो लक्ष्मण जी जवाब नहीं दे रहे, प्रश्न ही पूछ रहे कि कौन किसका दुख का कारण है, कौन किसका सुख का कारण. In this question only there is an answer. There is no answer other than question, please remember. The question not properly understood remains as question. When the question is properly understood, in that only there is an answer. If the answer is found, there is no question. Question kaho ya problem kaho. There is a solution in the problem wherever there is a quarrel between parents and children. If the solution is not found, it appears as problem. When the solution is understood, there is no problem. Like the children are answering you. Swamiji, my children are just मेरे को मुंह तोड़ जवाब दे रहे हैं. It's a problem. What to do? I say it's not a problem. It's a solution. What is that? They have grown up with ego, with maturity and knowledge. They have grown or not, we don't know. That we also have not grown. है ना, दिमाग से मेच्योर हम कहाँ तक आगे बढ़े? Zero. किसी को हम बोल ही नहीं सकते. So whether he is grown in his knowledge or not, he has grown in ego. A person when he grows in ego, in whichever the place he is there, he will not listen to anyone. First to God. When he cannot listen to God, how can he listen to Guru? अब जिसने भगवान को गुरु को नहीं सुना, माँ बाप को कहाँ सुनेगा? Therefore, the moment the children are not listening, it is a lesson for us to learn that we should not tell them. If this lesson we don't learn, throughout life we suffer. Or for 10 years we suffer till he gets married. In the next day only the bahu usko वो लुटा के ले जाती है. Then we start crying. And whenever we tell our gurus our problem, we only tell 20%, where we blame the son as a problem. Actually, जाके बेटे को पूछो, he will give the list that the 80% problem is father and mother. But Guru knows it. Who is that problem? Guru knows the children are never problem. It's only parents' problem. How can it be, Swamiji? Because they are parents, they have to be wise, they have to be intelligent, they should have right from beginning managed it. If they couldn't manage right from beginning only, they would have taken the guidance from the Guru. You know, they were inadvertent, therefore they are the cause. जब कभी बच्चे या शिशु बिगड़ते हैं, बच्चे या शिशु का गलती नहीं होता, और पेरेंट्स और गुरु का होता है. So these are all very sublime things. 90% of it you will not understand, 10% you will not accept. I know that. कुछ लोग थोड़ा समझे भी है ना, उसको स्वीकृति नहीं होती. What I am saying is, in the problem only there is solution. If you have the vision to see the solution in problem, like Rama, a problem of going to jungle is a solution for him for accomplishing his work. Okay, तो who is the दुख का कारण है, कौन है सुख का कारण है? Tell me, you think about it. Whatever answer you find, you keep it with you, or you can share it with me later on. But to this question, I found an answer. This is my answer, oh my dear Guha, please listen. Whether you like it or not, it is your choice. But I have my own answer, which is saving me. What is that? In the 5th shloka, Lakshmanaji gives the answer once for all. And he developed the topic in the next 9-10 shlokas. And it's a gem of the topic. And as we are seeing from last 20 minutes, in a heavy, deep manner, like that only will understand. या ऊपर ऊपर उसका अर्थ बताकर भी आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. But मैं कुछ चीजों को अपने लिए अच्छी तरह समझना चाहता हूँ. He says, स्वपूर्व अर्जित कर्म एव कारणम सुख दुःखयोः. Again, this is a 2 hours discussable topic to be discussed for 2 hours. Sentence is simple. Swapurva arjita karma eva karanam sukha dukkhayoho. Every word is so powerful in this one line. Every word is so powerful. When you read the sentence, it looks like the meaning is very simple and superficial and direct. But only when you pause at every word level, you will see the depth and details of the meanings or the knowledge that is hidden in Sri Lakshmanaji's words. And first word itself is a bang. What is that? Swa. Swa means what? Mere apne ke, aapke apne. Pause there and catch it. Swa. Mera. I will tell every word and total sentence is told. You will catch it. Swa means mera. The moment you get a problem in life, never find solution outside. First focus on yourself. Again, just now I was discussing 20 minutes back, lot of things. One of the things shared was again this only. Even other person who is related to you is not listening to you. That means what? You don't have power to overpower him and tell. Point 1. 2. How to get the power to tell him or anybody to listen what you say, even if it is right, they don't listen. We discussed, we said that you look into yourself. There are some weaknesses in you, 2 or 3. Many may be there. List them, all of them, don't print a book. Out of them, what are 3 or 4? Main your own inner weaknesses, not in relation with that person. Generally, whatever are there, spend 3 to 4 months to conquer them. When you conquer your weakness, you will have the power to command others to change. If you yourself have your own inner weaknesses, 1,000 things you tell, even a small child also will not listen. But when I conquer my weaknesses, I need not tell others. My looks are enough for others to listen and do the thing. So we were discussing that. Here also, swa. Whenever we have to find the solution for any problem, please focus on yourself. And the हंसी मजाक की बात क्या है कि कितने भी दुख प्रॉब्लम्स है, हर एक दुख और प्रॉब्लम में कॉमन कौन है? मैं ही हूं. मैं ही. People, situations are not the same things remaining all the time. They are going on, coming, going. Then who is common fellow? I. So simple common sense should tell us, if I am the common factor in all the my dukhi situation, then I must be the cause. And those people have not given dukkha to everyone. If they are the source of dukkha, they should have given dukkha to everyone. Just like we talk about the objects, sense objects. If they are the source of sukha, they should give sukha to everyone. No, they are not giving. They don't have the sukha. In the same way, the person who is giving me dukkha, if he is not giving to everyone, then it is not his karana, it is me. And what is the karana? Please remember, you can never trace the correct karana for our dukkha. Dukkha. Bhagavan ne wo wala humko nahi diya. Why? Because that karana must be such a worst thing of the past that if you remember that, we may lose all our present life self-respect, self-confidence. Because the dukkha coming to us, unless we do very dirty or very useless papa, ऐसा दुख नहीं होता हमको. भगवान की कृपा है कि कौन सा पाप किया हमको छुपाते हैं और सिर्फ उसका दुख देकर उसको क्लियर करते हैं. And common thing what we have to understand is what? Every dukkha comes because of some or the other papa done. And what is the lesson from it? Therefore, keep on doing only the punya and not papa. Don't search for what papa I have done in the past because of which this dukkha came. The answer is what? Any papa will give dukkha. Therefore, common answer is never do any papa. That's it. Why should you know which papa done in the past? उसका तो कोई फायदा नहीं होगा ना, क्योंकि कर चुके हो, उसका फल तो आ ही रहा है. Then what is the lesson to be done? It's like, when I am told about what papa I did, then what will I do? Only that papa I will avoid. Then other papa I will do, then other dukkha will come. That's why Bhagavan not only has hidden the cause of our dukkha, the past papa, in that he is teaching us, every papa will give dukkha, therefore don't do any papa. This is a common and ultimate and the best answer. Because every papa will give dukkha. If not this, the other one. If not this, the other one. कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा ही. और जब तक दिमाग में कोई भी पाप करने से दुख होता है, ऐसा निश्चय आकर कोई भी पाप नहीं करूंगा मैं, ऐसा डिसीजन नहीं होता, तब तक he will never tell us what are the causes. He will never stop giving us dukha. He's a dispenser. It is a cause is beyond. So first what we discussed is swa. Second we have discussed purva arjita. And that purva can be a second back also. The purva can be 10,000 lives back also. Swapurva. What we are discussing through this shloka are very sublime, very important things in our life which help us to stop blaming the people, by which 50 to 60% of burden goes away. The remaining 50-60 goes away when we know what we only have done wrong and how to change the wrong to the right. If we do it, the remaining 50 goes. And again, the same thing we were discussing. So many things in the 10-20 minutes only, बहुत सारे बातें की. And every day we are talking about this. Let the prarabdha take its own course. The three things we have to do carefully while going through prarabdha is stop doing any papa. Second, if you want to have the sukha, comfortable life, even while doing sadhana, along with sadhana, keep on doing some or the other punya. Third one is what? Our goal is Paramatma, work towards that. That is what Bhagavan says, Prarabdham pushyati vapuho iti nishchitya nischalaha dhairyamanam yatnena swadhyasa parayam kuru. Let the prarabdha take its own course. You should know what to be done. You keep on doing that. So Swa explained, Swapurva explained, Arjita. Because you only put your efforts in wrong direction and you only earned. Like that person earned. Arre wow, he really earned. I think he must have worked a lot. The other fellow thinks. And this fellow completed. He earned the 10 years of punishment from the judge. The word when earned is heard, it always is taken as if it is positive. You know, he has earned. Immediately we think, अरे उसने कमाया या क्या कमाया? 10 साल की खड़ी काला पानी सजा. वो भी अर्निंग ही है, क्योंकि उसके लिए मेहनत लगता है. And what मेहनत he did? He has murdered someone, or he has cheated someone, or he has looted someone. That is also अर्चना. अरे जब मेहनत करके पाप करके तुम दुख कमा रहे हो, वही मेहनत करके पुण्य करके सुख कमा सकते हो ना. To convey that point, the word arjita he is written. Now, if you don't be careful in this word, will we learn this lesson? Then only third lesson we learn. With hard work, when we are getting dukkha through papa, why can't we, with the same hard work, can do the punya and sukha? The third is what? With the same hard work, when you can get the moksha, why don't you get it by doing sadhana? This is the lesson. Arjita. Swapurva, Arjita. Next one, karma. Karma. And how the karma? See, the next sloka, sixth one, third and fourth line, Bhagavan going to explain Lakshmanaji. That time I explain. Today to the time nahi hai. So next to today, the next word which is karma. Swapurva Arjita karma. And the word he has added what is karma eva karma. Swapurva Arjita karma eva karma. And what makes it a karma, which he said in the sixth sloka, third and fourth line, because the word came here, little bit we say. See, any karma where there is no swartha, ahankara is not there. Swartha means the bhoktrutva bhavana, ahankara is kartrutva, then it doesn't become the karma. It is only a kriya. Secondly, when anything we do, because it is our duty and only as the duty, that also is not karma to give the karma phala. Thirdly, whenever we have recognized the Lord's presence everywhere and whatever the thing given to us, when we do it as worship, not only it is not a karma, but it becomes a source of clearing the karma samskaras. Are you catching the point? Swapurva Arjita karma eva. Now this Swapurva Arjita karma eva, फिर इसको permutation combination से in 6-7 ways I can talk. No, I don't want to enter into that to make your heads heavy. So swa eva, है ना, पूर्व एवा, अर्जित एवा, कर्म एवा, तो एवा वर्ड आप एक एक को लगाते जाओगे ना तो आपको बहुत बात समझ में आता है. दिस इज अ होमवर्क टू यू. स्व एवा मीन्स मी ओनली, नॉट अदर्स. पूर्व एवा मीन्स इन द पास्ट. अर्जित eva, you only by misguidance taken by someone or with our own foolishness, we only worked hard and earned. Karma eva. And if you learn the art of making the karma into kriya by detaching from karma phala and kartrutva, or if we can make the karma into the bhakti by offering every aspect of karma to the Lord, then anything we do, it is not a karma. More higher than these two are what? When I become the sakshi, allow the upadhis to work, I am in a jnana margi. Because in the jnana, yasya aham kruto bhavaha, buddhir yasya na lipyate, hatva visaiman loka nanti na nivajjate. The one who is dropped in his sakshi bhava, he is neither karta nor the bhokta. Even if he kills the entire world, he is not labeled as killer. What to talk about? Some of the dushta adharmis who are standing in front of you as the Kauravas, seeing whom you are getting attached because emotion. Arjuna, पूरे दुनिया को भी तबाह करो तुम पापी नहीं होगे, तुम करता नहीं होगे अगर तुम साक्षी भाव में रहोगे. See, I am telling you from Karma Yoga standpoint, Bhakti Yoga standpoint, Jnana Yoga standpoint, how the karma can be made into a kriya or karma can be made into a bhakti, or there is no karma happening because I am only a sakshi. If these three are not there, what we do become karma, and that karma is the karana. There is no other way than becoming a jnani, becoming a bhakta, becoming a sevaka in this world to avoid or to get rid of creating new karmas. Karma samskaras, karma phalas. So that's how we have to learn. So swapurva arjita, swapurva arjita karma eva karanam. For what? Sukha dukkha yoho. Therefore, naham jano mein sukha dukkha hetu ho, our own purva arjita. Therefore, as we said 12-13 minutes back, same thing. And that's what again the ninth point today I am sharing you what we discussed, which we saw in our other classes also. Please remember how many dirty, vulgar, useless papa we might have done in the past. जिसका कोई हमको अकाउंट नहीं है. The result of which may come to us at any time in any form. We have to ready to receive. If it is not there, feel happy, but be prepared because we don't know it may be. And that's why we see the Karodpati, the multimillionaire, the great kings, great Sant Mahatma also, are we not seeing them? कोई पानी में बह जा रहे हैं, किसी का कोई दूसरे कत्ल कर रहे हैं, संत महात्मा का ही, और खुद ही आत्महत्या कोई कर रहा है, किसी को कोर्ट केसों में जाना पड़ रहा है. No, he is otherwise Mahatma, but how come he is in the jail? Some papa he has done which rectified now. He never knew that. Nobody knows. But anything can happen. We should learn to be ready to face everything. More than that, from this moment onwards, never ever do anything which becomes a papa to give us bad result. And what to do for that, sir? 24 hours, be in some or the other spiritual sadhana. थक गए, it is better eat like a buffalo and sleep. Don't give chance to the body or the mind or the speech to do any papa. It is always better to be like Kumbhakarna to sleep rather than to be like Ravana to become tyrannical others. Like better than Kumbhakarna is the Vibhishana. He is awakened and is awakened all for good. अच्छाई के लिए जाग सके तो जाग रहो, नहीं है तो सो जाओ, नहीं तो बुराई होगा आपके द्वारा. See, all these lessons are taught to us by these great epics like Ramayana. एक ही श्लोक हम देख रहे हैं तब से. Now, दुःख सुखस्य दुःखस्य न कोपि दाता परो ददादीति कुबुद्धिरेषा. अब Lakshmana is becoming little ferocious. Little ferocious because बात को अच्छे दिमाग में घुसाने के लिए. Like, when you put a nail on the wall, first you put it and tuck, 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 thoda, so that that other end of the nail finds its groove in the wall. And for the nail to go into the wall, don't you give dhad dhad karke? In the same way, मेरे प्यारे गुहा, मेरे बातों सुनो. उसी बताओ बेटा कौन है किसी के दुख के कारण? कोई हो नहीं सकता. Swapurva arjita karma eva dukkasya karanam. Now he is giving his answer. Strong one it is. Today I'll tell the literal meaning. Tomorrow we'll ponder over it a little more time. He says, Sukhasya dukkasya na kopi data. The first powerful, vehement comment or conclusion by Sri Lakshmanji is what? Other than you, nobody else is the cause of the giver of dukkha or sukha. And to substantiate this sentence, in the second shloka, Lakshmanji has becomes very angry and scolds Guha and all of us. Kabhi kabhi danda padna chahiye. Please remember, the more egoistic we are, if you are sadhaka, to remove that ego, we are given more and more dandas. With every of the danda, when we come humility, with humbleness, we are doing sadhana. If every danda makes us more and more arrogant, we are going away from the path. ये सब फिर सटल चीजें सीखनी है. तो गुहा इज ऑलरेडी विनय. लक्ष्मण जी कहते हैं परो ददाति. Any fellow stupid, if he says somebody else is giving me dukkha, he is kubuddhi resha. That fellow is not subuddhi, he is a kubuddhi only. Now the kubuddhi word so cute, it is looking like in Sanskrit. The meaning of that in English or Hindi is pakka bevakoof number hai. He is stupid, a useless fellow, he is unintelligent, whatever words you can use. It looks like a decent word, kubuddhi. उसका अर्थ क्या है? वो तो सरासर मूर्ख है, बेवकूफ है, खुराफत कर रहा है. ऐसा कुछ है ना, शराफत खुराफत ऑपोजिट वर्ड्स. कुबुद्धि रेशा. become a subuddhi. Nobody can give us the dukkha. Nobody can give us the sukha. We do the papa, and from some or the other the dukkha comes. We do the punya, from some or the other sukha comes. Therefore, who brings sukha and dukkha, we can never decide. But then, doing papa or punya is always in our hands. Therefore, keep on doing punya. Somebody is giving us sukha. Thank them superficially. Thank the Bhagavan and learn that मैंने पुण्य किया हुआ इसलिए मिल रहा है, तो करते जाओ, करते जाओ, करते जाओ. Okay, thank you for the day. Tomorrow will continue. Sarvam Sri Ramachandra Charanarvindarvamastu. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bol Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Sadgurunath Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantari Amritakalashastaya सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्य नाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्यावति चंद्रिका भक्त चित्त केकी धनांगना रोग भरदम बोले मुक्तिदार कुठारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोगरे सब वीराजपद निरंतर हनुमत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमत वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्धुष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्धुष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्धुष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम राम 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 राम। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विदितो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य वासः सर्वमिदं विभाति। नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। In the mind only, just feel the arati is done. Take it. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। ओम श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत परिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग सूत्र अध्यात्म रामायण शिवपुराण सूत संहिता आदि सनातन वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराणिका से शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री विश्वामित्र वैष्णवान मिग तुलसीदास वेद व्यासादि श्री रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायन ढोल कात्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुणात्म महाराज की जय। भाग्य आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे माता की आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय। बोलो समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक जिज्ञासु सेवक उपासक गण की जय। थैंक यू। गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल। Oh, here I may not reply to your YouTube because the laptop is very far. Thank you. Thank you, mother. God bless you. Okay, Hari Om. YouTube is